Ever feel like your creativity is stuck in a rut? Mind mapping might be the key to unlocking your potential. Not many people know this, but mind mapping can boost creativity by up to 30%. Surprised? There's more. Did you know that our brains process images 60,000 times faster than text? That's why mind maps, which are highly visual, are so effective. In this video, you'll learn how to use mind mapping to supercharge your creativity. We'll start with the science behind why mind mapping works so well. Then, we'll dive into how to turn your ideas into visual art. We'll also explore how mind mapping can help you break free from conventional thinking. Imagine generating 32% more ideas just by changing how you brainstorm. You'll discover hacks that make your brainstorming sessions more productive. Plus, we'll show you how to organize your thoughts and find clarity amidst chaos. Finally, we'll delve into advanced mind mapping techniques. These strategies will push your creativity to new heights. Ready to unlock your creative potential? Let's dive in and see how mind mapping can transform the way you think and create. 1. Unleashing hidden potential, the science behind mind mapping. Ever feel stuck in a creative rut? Mind mapping could be your secret weapon. It's a tool rooted in neuroscience that helps unlock hidden potential. Let's dive into how it works. Your brain loves visuals. Studies show that visual aids can improve learning by up to 400%. That's why mind maps are so effective. They transform complex ideas into simple, digestible visuals. Think of mind mapping as a workout for your brain. It engages both the left and right hemispheres, boosting your creativity. The left side loves logic and order, while the right thrives on imagination and intuition. A great mind map starts with a central idea. This could be anything: a problem, a project, or even a dream. From there, branch out with related thoughts and ideas. Use colors, images, and keywords to make it pop. Tony Buzan, the father of modern mind mapping, believed that a mind map is a Swiss Army knife for the brain. He wasn't wrong. Mind maps can help you brainstorm, plan, and solve problems with ease. One fascinating fact: the human brain processes images 60,000 times faster than text. This means mind maps are not just useful, they're powerful. They can help you see connections you might otherwise miss. For example, imagine you're planning a novel. Start with the main plot in the center. Branch out with characters, settings, and key events. Suddenly, you see your story in a whole new way. Mind mapping also helps with memory. Research shows that people remember information better when it's presented visually. So, if you're prepping for an exam or a big presentation, mind maps could be your best friend. Don't just take my word for it. Author Michael Mitchell-Coe says, the mind map is the easiest way to develop and implement new ideas. And he's a creativity expert. 2. The power of visual thinking. Transform ideas into art. Now, let's explore the power of visual thinking. It's about transforming your ideas into art. And guess what? You don't need to be an artist to do it. Visual thinking is a creative process that uses images to solve problems. It's been shown to improve comprehension by 89%. That's huge! Start with a blank canvas, literally or figuratively. Visualize your main idea in the center. Then, add branches for related concepts. Use colors, symbols, and drawings to bring it to life. Why is this effective? Because our brains are wired for visuals. In fact, 65% of people are visual learners. This means they understand and remember information better when it's presented visually. Here's a tip: use different colors for different branches. This not only makes your mind map more attractive but also helps in organizing thoughts. Colors can stimulate your brain and enhance memory. Author Dan Rome says, if you want to make the complex simple, use a picture. It's true. Visual thinking can simplify even the most complex ideas. For instance, imagine you're developing a new product. Start with the core concept in the middle. Branch out with features, benefits, and target audience. Soon, you'll see a clear path from idea to execution. One unique strategy is to incorporate mind mapping software. Tools like Xmind or MindMeister offer digital mind maps that you can edit and share. They're perfect for collaboration and brainstorming sessions. Another interesting fact: visual aids can boost learning retention by 29–42%. So, if you're teaching or presenting, mind maps can help your audience retain information better. Don't forget to use images. A picture is worth 1,000 words, after all. Even simple sketches can make your mind map more engaging and memorable. Remember, visual thinking isn't about perfection. It's about creativity and clarity. So, don't worry if your drawings aren't perfect. Focus on capturing your ideas in a way that makes sense to you. In the words of Edward Tufte, clutter and confusion are failures of design, not attributes of information. Mind maps help you design your thoughts clearly, reducing clutter and confusion. 3. Breaking boundaries. Mind mapping for limitless creativity. Ready to break free from conventional thinking? Mind mapping can help you do just that. It's a tool that encourages limitless creativity by allowing you to think outside the box. Traditional note-taking is linear. It follows a set path, which can restrict your creative flow. Mind mapping, on the other hand, is freeform. It lets your thoughts branch out in all directions. Start with your main idea at the center. From there, let your mind wander. Draw branches for any thoughts that come to you. Don't worry about order or logic at this stage. Just let your creativity flow. One interesting fact: research from the University of London shows that mind mapping can improve problem-solving skills by 17%. That's because it allows you to see connections you might miss otherwise. Think of mind mapping as a brainstorming session on steroids. It breaks down mental barriers and encourages divergent thinking. This is where true innovation happens. A great strategy is to use mind maps for group brainstorming. Each person can add their ideas, creating a rich tapestry of thoughts. This collaborative approach can lead to unexpected and brilliant solutions. Author Stephen Johnson once said, "Chance favors the connected mind." Mind mapping helps you make those connections, turning random thoughts into coherent ideas. Another tip: use metaphors and analogies in your mind maps. They can help you see problems and solutions from different perspectives. For example, if you're designing a new app, think of it as building a house. What features are the foundation? What are the finishing touches? Don't be afraid to mix in different elements. Words, images, colors, and symbols all have a place in a mind map. The more varied your inputs, the richer your output will be. Remember, there are no rules in mind mapping. It's all about breaking boundaries and exploring new frontiers. If something feels right, go with it. Trust your instincts. Research shows that people who use mind maps are more productive. They can organize their thoughts faster and more efficiently. This is because mind maps mirror the way our brains naturally work. 4. Supercharge your brainstorming. Mind mapping hacks. Now, let's talk about supercharging your brainstorming sessions. Mind mapping hacks can take your creativity to the next level. Ready to dive in? First, start with a clear goal. What do you want to achieve with your mind map? Having a clear objective helps focus your thoughts and makes your mind map more effective. One effective hack is to use the 6 thinking hats method. This technique, developed by Edward de Bono, encourages you to look at your problem from different perspectives. Each hat represents a different viewpoint: logic, emotion, caution, optimism, creativity, and control. Another tip: limit your brainstorming sessions. Research shows that the best ideas often come in the first 10-15 minutes. Set a timer and go all out. This urgency can spark more creative ideas. Don't forget to take breaks. Our brains need time to process information. Step away from your mind map for a few minutes. When you return, you'll have a fresh perspective and might spot new connections. Using mind mapping software can also enhance your brainstorming. Tools like MindNote or SimpleMind offer features like auto layout and easy sharing. These can make your sessions more efficient and collaborative. One unique strategy is to incorporate random words or images into your mind map. This technique, known as random input, can trigger new ideas and associations. For example, if you're working on a marketing campaign, add a random word like Apple and see what connections arise. Don't be afraid to mix high-tech and low-tech methods. Start with a pen and paper to sketch out your ideas. Then, transfer your mind map to a digital tool for refinement and sharing. Remember to keep it simple. Overloading your mind map with too much information can be counterproductive. Focus on key ideas and connections. Clarity is key. Group mind mapping can also be incredibly effective. Gather a diverse team and let everyone contribute. Different perspectives can lead to more innovative solutions. One interesting fact. According to a study by the Wharton School, groups using mind maps generated 32% more ideas than those using traditional brainstorming methods. That's a significant boost. Use keywords instead of full sentences. This keeps your mind map clean and easy to read. It also helps you focus on the essence of your ideas. Remember, mind maps are dynamic. They can and should evolve as your project progresses. Don't be afraid to add, remove, or rearrange elements as needed. 5. From chaos to clarity. Organizing ideas with mind maps. Feeling overwhelmed by a flood of ideas? Mind mapping can help turn chaos into clarity. It's a powerful tool for organizing your thoughts and making sense of complex information. Start with a central concept. This could be a project, a goal, or a problem you need to solve. Write it down in the middle of your page or screen. This is your anchor point. Branch out with main ideas. These should be broad categories related to your central concept. Think of them as the major sections of a book or the main topics of a presentation. Under each main idea, add sub-ideas. These are the details, examples, or supporting points. Keep branching out until you've covered all aspects of your topic. One interesting fact. Mind maps mimic the way our brains naturally work. According to a study by the mind mapping software blog, people can organize information 10% more effectively with mind maps compared to traditional methods. Use colors to differentiate between branches. This makes your mind map more visually appealing and easier to navigate. Plus, colors can help stimulate your brain and improve memory retention. Symbols and images can also enhance your mind map. They provide visual cues that can make it easier to recall information later. Even simple icons can make a big difference. Here's a tip. Keep your keywords short and sweet. Long phrases can clutter your mind map and make it harder to read. Focus on the essence of each idea. Mind mapping software can make organizing your ideas even easier. Tools like Coggle and Mondomo offer features like drag and drop and real-time collaboration. These can save you time and effort. Another strategy is to use hierarchical thinking. Start with broad categories and work your way down to specific details. This top-down approach can help you see the big picture and the finer points at the same time. Author David Allen, known for his productivity methods, says, "Your mind is for having ideas, not holding them." Mind maps help you get those ideas out of your head and onto paper, where you can work with them more effectively. Don't forget to review and revise your mind map regularly. This helps reinforce the connections you've made and keeps your information up to date. It's a dynamic tool that should evolve with your project. Mind mapping can also help you prioritize tasks. By visually organizing your ideas, you can see what's most important and what can wait. This can boost your productivity and reduce stress. One fascinating fact. According to the American Journal of Psychology, people who use mind maps can improve their information retrieval by 20–30%. That's because mind maps make it easier to see and remember the connections between ideas. 6. Beyond the basics. Advanced mind mapping techniques. Ready to take your mind mapping skills to the next level? Let's explore some advanced techniques that can push the boundaries of your creativity and productivity. First up is radial thinking. This involves creating a circular mind map with your main idea at the center. Branches radiate outwards like the spokes of a wheel. This format can help you see your ideas from different angles and uncover new connections. Another advanced technique is the use of multidimensional maps. These incorporate layers and depth, allowing you to explore ideas in more detail. Think of it as a 3D mind map where each layer represents a different level of information. One interesting fact. A study by the Journal of Creativity Research shows that using multidimensional maps can enhance creative problem solving by 25%. That's because they encourage deeper exploration of ideas. Incorporate time-based elements in your mind map. For instance, use timelines to track project milestones or deadlines. This can help you stay organized and on schedule. Another tip is to use mind maps for decision-making. Create branches for different options and sub-branches for pros and cons. This visual approach can make complex decisions easier to navigate. Mind mapping can also be used for storytelling. Start with your main plot point in the center and branch out with characters, settings, and key events. This can help you visualize your story and spot any gaps or inconsistencies. Author Tony Buzan suggests using mind maps to develop mnemonic devices. Create branches for the main points you need to remember and add sub-branches with detailed information. This can make studying more efficient and effective. Use mind maps for SWOT analysis. Start with your main objective in the center and create branches for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This can give you a clear overview of your situation and help you strategize more effectively. Another strategy is to use mind maps for goal setting. Create branches for short-term and long-term goals and sub-branches for action steps. This can help you stay focused and motivated. One fascinating fact: a study by the International Journal of Learning Technology found that mind mapping can improve student performance by 12%. That's because it helps them organize and retain information more effectively.